Welcome to Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. My name is Doug, and today we're going to decorate the living room and this mud room that's by the back door. So stay tuned. Okay, so first of all, I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited that you're here and you get to experience how we decorated the living room. Now, it's very similar to what we did last year. I used a lot of our German products that we have from Germany, like the Rauchemänner, which is the smoking men, the Schwibbogen, which is the candle arches, and then the German pyramids. And I'm going to be showing you all that and talking about them. And then we'll look at our Christmas tree that has a lot of ornaments from Germany on it. And hopefully you'll enjoy that. And just little tips that you can do in your own home. So stay tuned. Okay, so as far as tips that you can use in your own home, well, everybody's different, right? And you want to create your aesthetic that's what's pleasing to your eye. A lot of designers are out there and they're kind of telling you what to do and do this and do that. But you know what? I always feel like do what makes you happy, what you feel comfortable with as far as your budget goes, as far as what you already have. People feel like they have to keep buying new and new and new every year. You don't have to do that. You can repurpose a lot of the items and use them in a different way. So let me show you an example. Okay, so here's an example. So see these picks that I have on top of the mirror here? Well, I've used these picks before, like in um, shelf styling. I've used it in the china closet that's in the breakfast room over there. And this year I thought, well, let me put some picks that are just right above the mirror here. I did do something similar to that last year. That mirror was actually on another wall and I moved it. But notice how you can just use things in a different way. And you can see my Mark Roberts Santa Claus down here. Let's start talking about him.
So, as I stated in other videos, Mark Roberts is the designer from California, and he creates these elves, fairies, and Santas that are so beautiful. They're very ornate, but it's high quality. He uses great fabric, quality fabrics, and a lot of details on his products. And I just love this Santa. He's on ice skates and looking very cute. So let's take a look at the fireplace mantle. I decided to put a wreath on the wall there, just a simple wreath with battery operated lights. And then that garland also has battery operated lights. And I think it turned out really cute. We have some German products on that fireplace. There's nutcrackers from Germany. Down there, that's what's called a Schwibbogen candle arch. And then you can see the angel and the miner, which is very traditional for the Erzgebirge area of Germany. And there's our Christmas tree. So our Christmas tree, once again, has a lot of German ornaments. That star on top actually comes from the Erzgebirge area, which is the part of Germany that is on the eastern part. near the Czechoslovakia border. And I just love all the wooden products that they create. That star is gorgeous. And then all the little ornaments from Germany. We have Inge Glass. Those angel ornaments are Inge Glass. And then we also have a lot of ornaments from Kette Wohlfahrt, which is a German company. And then we also have Krebsglas Lauscher, which is another glass making company. Beautiful, beautiful ornaments, glass ornaments from Germany. And I just love how it all turned out. I think it looks really beautiful. And I did decide to once again put candles on the tree. Those are battery operated candles. And then just a little bit of the angel hair. In Germany, angel hair is very, very popular, or it was. It's kind of traditional, very old-fashioned, old world, but I wanted to actually put that on my tree again this year. And I also have, if you notice, there are some Moravian stars that are hung up. And yeah, I just love all the ornaments on the tree from Germany, and I'd say probably 95% of the ornaments on this tree are from Germany. And this here is a Rauchmann, where you take half of them off, light an incense cone, and then put the other half back on, and then the smoke comes out of the mouth. It's really, really cute. And then there's the living room. So the living room, if you notice a lot of throws and a lot of throw pillows, I just wanted it to be very cozy and comfy. And once again, there's another Rauchmann. And I put some potpourri in that bowl there, that wooden bowl. And then this is a German pyramid. So German pyramids are so beautiful. You light candles and it's the heat that makes those propellers turn. And then you'll usually see the nativity scene that goes around and around. And it's all made from wood, out of wood, and handmade. And this is a Mühle product. And they just have very high quality craftsmanship, and I just love my German pyramids that I have. But this one, once again, looks gorgeous on the table, and I just love that candlelight. Just makes it, especially at night, it's daytime now, but at night, it makes it so cozy. Very, very cozy. Above the TV armoire, I have another nutcracker from Germany and two Rauchmänner right there. Those are all made in the Erzgebirge area of Germany, which is the eastern part of Germany. And this one's holding a German pyramid and the other one's holding a Schwibbogen. So I just love how that looks. And let me show you about pillows. Now this is a throw pillow that I have, and
It has a removable cover, and this one I used for my winter decor last year, and I thought, let me use it again for Christmas. Even though it's not really Christmas, it's very neutral. But what I have it paired with is this pillow here, and this is another removable cover, and this has snowflakes on it. I don't know if you could see that. So with that, the plaid and the white snowflake, it looks great on this brown leather couch that we have here. This brown leather couch. As you can tell, we got a brown leather furniture, and not that I hate it, but I kind of miss our old set, but the dogs ruined our old set. So I kind of miss the sectional that we used to have, but Yvonne wanted the brown leather, so we thought we would try the brown leather. But it's what we have for now, and then maybe one year we'll change it up again. Okay, another thing you can do is get yourself some baskets. Look at this basket. I got this wonderful basket at Home Goods, and you can put in a Christmas pillow like this. You can put in some Christmas throws. You could have it next to your couch or next to your fireplace, and I think that's where I'm going to place mine. And it just adds that extra coziness to your room. And plus, don't forget, with that basket, you can just leave that there all year long, change out the throws, and then this way you wouldn't be buying new and new and new.
And finally, we're in the mudroom that's by the back door. It's this little room, and I decided to put the nativity scene there. It's on a console table, and this set I've been building over the last few years. This is the Three Kings Gifts company, and that's the brand name, and I actually got it off of Amazon, and I think it's finally complete now. I have the little drummer boy in the back, and then I have the three kings with the myrrh, frankincense, and gold. And then I also have the shepherds and some animals and the camels, and of course Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, and the angel. So I just love how that looks. In fact, that manger was built by a church member from our old church, and he actually built that manger, and they were going to throw it away, and a lady at my church gave it to me, and I was thinking, oh, I can use it for my nativity scene, and so I think it all goes so perfect. I got some hay and put some hay at the bottom there, and there's battery operated lights with garland, and I think it turned out really, really pretty. I just love my nativity set.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. Hopefully you enjoyed our little living room and mudroom tour of our Christmas decor, and maybe you picked up a couple of ideas for yourself. Thank you once again, and remember, if you want that homey vibe, you need to subscribe, and please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy healthy living. Bye-bye.